Hello, everyone. Auntie PreMed here, and I wanted to share with you a bit about why I chose to do the post-bac pre-med program that I did. As I said in my last video, I'm in my first semester of this program, and I had the option to do it at South College, and I also got accepted into the University of New England. Both of them were completely online, which was a blessing, and I'll tell you why later. Um, when you're an adult student, why it can be very helpful to have all of your coursework be online, especially now that there are so many things that are simulated. I know that there is, uh, you know, some thoughts, and it's somewhat taboo to take your labs online. But having done my prerequisites before, having been in the biology lab and chemistry lab and biochem lab before, um, it's just that those credits are outdated. I can say that with confidence that the simulations that they provide online are comparable or even better, because you get an individual experience. Whereas when you're in a lab, a lot of time you're partnering with 2 or 3 people, and you may get to do some things, but other things you may not get to do because you have to share, the responsibility of completing the lab. So I really like the online format. I really like South College. Um, there was nothing wrong with the University of New England. I just want to say that. Um, it's just that there are certain things that in the physical realm, in the human realm, seem to be perfect on the surface, but God knows where He needs you to be in a spiritual realm. And I just stumbled across South College one day, and I just reached out just to see, what their program was like. And they were just so kind, receptive, responsive. They helped me along every step of the way. They helped with financial aid, all of it. They were just so attentive. And now that I'm in the program and I'm working with the faculty, they too are just so far have been amazing. My chemistry professor is she really wants you to get the work. She will spend time with you on a Zoom, just you and her. And my anatomy professor is just, she's the salt of the earth. I really love her. I'm excited about, love. I do love. Yeah, I know that's a strong word, but I do. I was able to talk to her, and we have some shared experiences as far as she also working in higher ed and leadership and understanding why I made the move that I did. And she's very encouraging. And I'm just blessed to be able to learn from her because she's a top anatomist, and she really makes learning anatomy fun, accessible, And anatomy is not easy, y'all. It's a lot of memory, rote memory, and also you have to know some of the application when you're talking about the physiological side of anatomy and physiology. So she makes all of that very, very fun. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And the reason why I said online is good for adults before is things happen, when you're an adult, life is what it is. You're adulting and life be lifing. And this weekend was an example of that, because this week I'm heading into my final exams, and y'all, there was an arsonist in my building on Saturday night. And the first thing they did was set a trash can on fire, and I was in the middle of a quiz that was timed, So it kind of messed me up a little bit. But what messed me up even more was later on, like 4 o'clock that morning, they decided to set fire to a chair right outside my door, and my dog woke me up, and I started to open the door, but something said, "Don't open the door." And I looked and I saw flames, and I was like, Lord, what am I going to do? How am I going to get out of this apartment? Because I live on the 6th floor. But the sprinkler came on just as soon as I finished praying, and the Holy Spirit said, "Run." So I grabbed my dog. I only had one of my dogs with me, and we ran out of there. And I did have a little bit of like irritation, to my lungs and stuff from the smoke, but it wasn't terrible. I went to the emergency room, and I am fine by God's grace. But having experienced that going into my final exam week, in an accelerated program where the courses are only 10 weeks. Uh, it's good that everything is online. I don't have to get up, get out, and go anywhere. I can do what I need to do and stay the course and finish this semester strong. And I'm already thanking God for my 4.0 GPA. But yeah, if I had to actually commute, travel, and do, it would have been challenging just because of the mental space that I'm in. And also, I've relocated because I don't feel safe in that apartment building right now. The detectives are working with me on what happened and why. I don't know, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so going online right now is convenient. And so if you are thinking about going back to school and starting over, people say a lot of things about online courses, but I think the pandemic has really changed the landscape of online learning and how much can be done online and the quality of education you can receive in an online program. So certainly don't look down on it because it can be a blessing. Like I said, I'm at the end of my first semester, and I've really love the format. I love the faculty. I love just everything about learning now. And when you're older, you know yourself. You know when you're tempted to procrastinate. You know when you are having a hard time. You know when you're like, I don't get this. You don't play games anymore with yourself. And so I've been able to ask for help when I need it and get it. And it's just really been a blessing. So I could have done a master's program in like biomedical science or something like that, but I already have an MBA and several graduate certificates, and that's not what I want to do. So I don't want to waste any of my time. Well, let me not say waste, because any degree you get is not a waste. You can always learn more and utilize it. But for me personally, being 44, already having a master's degree and several other graduate certificates, even though some of the programs, they call them S&P programs, guarantee that you get an interview for, medical school or DO school. Like I said, on this journey, I am trusting God, and I don't need to do anything extra to secure what God has prepared for me. And that same thing goes for you. You never have to do anything extra to secure what God has prepared for you. If He's called you to it and you prayed and confirmed it, move forward and know that the doors will open for you. And just an example of that is, I was wondering, how am I going to get a shadowing experience? And how am I going to get a recommendation from a doctor? And God just opened the door. Just today, through one of the advisors at South College, just allowed me to be in touch with DO. I'm set up in June to go do shadowing, and the DO has made recommendations for me as far as books to read. I shared my dreams with her, and she was just so supportive. And I wouldn't have known how to do that on my own. And I was wondering, Lord, how is it going to be done? But I knew it was going to get done, and He just opened the doors. And when I say I'm grateful for a God who doesn't call the qualified, but qualifies the call. He'll do the same thing for you. So you don't, like I say, you don't have to do anything extra when it comes to God's plan and purpose for your life. Just do what He tells you to do. Move forward in faith. And with that, I'm going to leave you because I feel like I've said enough about my program, and I'll definitely keep you all posted on what happened as far as my GPA for my first semester back in school, trying to do these prereqs. So you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Please like, comment, subscribe, or ask me questions in the comments, whatever. I believe we're blessed so that we might be a blessing to others. And if I can encourage you in any way, I want to do that. So I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Say bye, guys. Say bye, Si. Say bye, Duchess.